परम पूज्य गुरु जी ब्रह्मलीन श्री दीनदयाल महाराज की जय। बोल बोल पंजे वाले की जय। सर्वे सुंदर साथ की जय। Let's say the prayer. वंदो सतगुरु चरण को, करो सप्रेम प्रणाम। अशुभ हरण मंगल करण, श्रीदेव चंद्र जी नाम। श्री प्राणनाथ निज मूलपति, श्री महराज सुनाम। तेज को वर्ष्यामा युगल को, पल पल करो प्रणाम। प्रणाम करो सब साथ को, धरि चरणों में शीश। दास जानी दया करो, बुद्धि द्यो बख्शीश। बुद्धि द्यो बख्शीश। कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय। Pranam. All right. So let's revise quickly what we did in the last class and then we proceed ahead. Okay. Please revise the names of the 8 oceans in Sri Paramdham. We know the names of 8 oceans, right? We have been saying this. Okay. I'll begin with Meher and everyone should say one name at least, okay? Yeah.
Um, the first one is Noor Sagar.
Okay, fine. Now, who's going to take up? Arsh, will you say? Yeah.
Noor Sagar.
Yes. Neer Sagar. All right. Okay, who's going to say the third one? Okay, Arsh too.
Sheer Sagar.
Yes, correct. Coincidentally, both of you all are wearing the same t-shirts every time. So it's difficult to call out the name. Anyways, okay. Now, fourth name. Yeah, Rajat.
Dadi Sagar.
Yes, Radhi Sagar. Okay, Raj, will you continue with that?
Grit Sagar.
Great Sagar. Okay. How about Rachita? Will you add one name? Yeah, make her
Madhu
say Raj.
Sagar.
Yes. Okay. Madhu Sagar. Yes, fantastic. Okay, continuing. Okay, we'll go with Arsh and Meher.
Ras Sagar.
Yeah, and the final one is yeah,
Sarva Sagar.
Sarvas Sagar. Okay. Arsh, you were also raising your hand, so please give me the other name of Sarvaras Sagar.
Meher Sagar.
Meher Sagar. Yes, beautiful. All right. Now, the last time we also did about Paschim Chogan, right? So, what is the purpose with which Sri Raj Sharmaji go to Paschim Chogan? What is the Leela in Paschim Chogan? Let's see in the picture, right? Okay. Anyone else? What about the others? Why are y'all not able to answer? We did Paschim Chogan, right? Last class? Okay. So, again, I'll ask Ash. You're raising your hand. Paschim
Like
Chogan?
all the animals like come to race and then Sri Raji gets Sri Raji and Sri Shamaji get to like choose an animal that they want to ride on.
Yes, yes, absolutely correct. All right. So, how many animals can we see in that picture of Paschim Travan? Rajit?
Infinite.
Infinite animals, because all the animals of Sri Paramdham gather over there once Sri Raji, Shamaji, and the Sakhis decide to come to Paschim Travan. Correct? Okay. Can you all name a few animals that we saw? Everyone. I would like everyone to add one name at least. Okay, Raj, I'll begin with you.
Lion.
Lion. Yeah. Okay, fine. Um, how should I call? Arsh Meher and Arsh. That is how I will call. Okay. So I'm calling Arsh.
Foxes.
Foxes. Okay. Yeah. Rajit.
Elephant.
Elephants. Yes. Arsh Meher.
Tigers. I mean,
Tigers. Yes, Meher. Yeah.
um,
Tigers,
there's
right?
there's like cheetahs.
Cheetahs. Yes. So there are infinite types of animals, and every animal with their subspecies are present in Paschim Chauhan. We had also discussed that if, let us say, a rabbit is running a race along with an elephant in Paramdham, or let's say a rabbit is running race with a turtle, who's going to win? Raj, who will win?
Whoever Raji wishes to win.
Whoever. Yes. Based on Sri Raj's wish, anyone can win. Not compulsory that only a rabbit can win over the turtle, or a rabbit, sorry, an elephant will win over the rabbit. It is only Raji's wish that makes them win. Okay. We did the chopai on the day of Radha Ashtami. Okay. So what are we praying to Sri Radha Rani ji as per that chopai? Can you all please say the chopai? Okay, Meher, tell me.
मेरे बाप दादा हरो राधा नगारी श्याम तुम्हारी
Mhm.
कृपा कटाक्ष थे सुलभ होते निजधाम.
Yes, there's only one slight correction. Radha Nagari. You should say that as Nagari. Okay. Otherwise, everything is good. Very nice. How about the others? We have to buy this chopai. Yeah, Ash. Unmute
मैं
yourself. Yeah.
मैं मैं बाप बदा हरो राधा नागरी श्याम तुम्हारी कृपा कृपा कटाक्ष ने सुलभ होता निजधाम.
Yes. Very, very nice attempt. Very nice. Yes. Anyone else who wants to say? Yeah, Raj. You want to say?
मेरे भाव बाधारो राधा नागरी श्याम तुम्हारी कृपा कटाक्ष से सुलभ होता निजधाम.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Okay. Rajat, you also? Would you like to
So
say that?
I haven't B-hearted it, but I also don't have the doc.
Okay, you can read it out. That's all right. Okay.
I haven't B-hearted it.
Yeah, but will you be able to read it out
What do you mean?
from the from the doc where we have the
Yeah,
chapai?
but
Will you be
I
able
don't
to
have
read
the
it
doc.
out?
I don't have the doc.
All right. All right. Okay. So just please try and have the doc in front of you so that you have all the chapais, right? So, okay. And we also did the last chupai of Meher Sagar, correct? So, what do we understand from that last chupai of Meher Sagar? Where do we get Sri Raji Maharaj's grace from? How will we be able to access his grace? Okay, Raj, tell.
By giving him your pranam.
Okay, so from where do you get his grace actually? When you offer your pranam, that's fine. But from where will you get his grace? Is it from his hands or from his nose? From where? Okay, Meher tells.
It's from his feet.
Yes, from the lotus feet of Sri Raji Maharaj, we get the grace. When we bow down to him and offer our pranams, Sri Raji will see us. He will cast his vision upon us, because of which the grace will flow through his vision upon us, and thus we get grace. I hope it is clear to all, and please keep this in the mind, okay? All right. Uh, Very quickly, I will just go through the five qualities that a student must possess. Okay. Uh, what do we learn from the crow? Yeah, Arsh.
That you can sleep, but whenever you need to wake up, you can wake up.
Yes, and we also learn one more quality about how clever the crow is, right? We learned the story of the crow bringing the pebbles and putting it in the water pitcher to quench his thirst. So, the intelligence aspect also, please do not forget about the crow. Okay. What do we learn from a swan? Yeah, Raj.
Students should be able to focus on their studies and not get distracted.
Absolutely. Very nice. Yes. Mm, how about the food we eat? Meher?
You would like eat just to make you full. Like you shouldn't overeat or else you would become like lazy.
Yes. Very nice. Very nice. So, everywhere we're supposed to practice moderation. And how about the screen time? I want someone else to answer. Um, Raj and Meher have answered. So, someone else who will like to try this? How about the screen time, the entertainment? Mm, Arsh has also answered. Rajit and Meher Arsh. Arsh Meher. Any one of you all?
I don't really know how to like explain it, but like the thing is called Maya Tyagi, which is like
Yes. Yes.
it's
So,
distractions.
yes, you should practice a little bit of self-control so that you do not overspend your time on video games, on entertainment. Yes, for some time we should play. We should use our time in the video games and screen time, but most of the time, if we use that in video games and in things like that, then our productive time will be lost, isn't it? So it's important to manage your screen time. That is called Maya Tyagi. Okay. Rajat, if you're there, how do we learn from a dog? I think he's not there. Okay. So, what do we learn from a dog? Rajat, will you be able to answer us?
What was the question?
What do we learn from a dog? We are talking about the five characteristics of a vidyarthi, a student.
Um, I just got the doc, but I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
Wait, so the dog?
Yes.
Uh, I can
How
find
does,
the turtle and the swan, but I can't find the dog.
okay, tell us any one of those which you found.
So the wait, no, that's like the that's like the race part. So is it ahead of the race or like behind it?
Oh, no, we're doing the five characteristics of a student. The swan should be focused. I mean, we should focus like the swan, those things which we did. Okay, anyways, you can just revise it for yourself and later you can answer. Okay, tell me how, what do we learn from the dog? Yeah, Meher,
Oh,
tell
you
us.
wait, I think I remembered.
Okay,
Wait,
okay, good.
is it you have to be like when you're asleep, you have to be like alert?
Yes, absolutely correct. So when you're sleeping, you have to be alert and not that you just, you're lost in the sleep, you're unable to get up. You should be alert. Correct. All right. So now let's proceed with fresh studies for today. Quite a lot of revision has been done. Today I will be telling you about Sri Devchandraji Maharaj's birth story because in this week, probably I think today is your Sunday night. So the next week, um, it is Sri Devchandraji Maharaj's birth anniversary. Therefore, we will discuss about how did he manifest. See, the first thing that we need to understand is that a birth of a human being is what we know. That is why we call it a birthday. But for our Dhani, he will reveal himself. He will enter into this world willingly, right? So it's not mere birth like a child. It is more than a birth. It is the manifestation of his power in this world. So we always call it the birth anniversary, and which is heading the next week. So let me tell you, how did Sri Devchandraji Maharaj's birth take place? We have seen pictures, right, where we've seen his parents sitting on both sides of the child. But let me tell you the story behind it now. So the story says that Matu Mehta, who was the father of Sri Devachandraji, okay, can you all recollect the name of Sri Devachandraji's mother? Who was Sri Devachandraji's mother? Yeah, Meher and Arsh, both of you all can answer this.
It was no, it was Kumar. Oh yeah, I mean Kumar.
Right, it was Kuwarbai. So, Matu Mehta and Kuwarbai. So, they were praying to the Lord that they should have a child. And the Lord fulfilled their wish. So, one day it so happened that Kuwarbai, the mother of Sri Devchandraji, was standing near the window. She was combing her hair. Now, listen to this, you all have never heard about it. So she was combing her hair and she could see that a moon with innumerous facets slowly and gradually started coming near her. She could see it very much. And she was really delighted to see that moon in the first place because she'd never seen such a moon. It was glowing, it was outshining. And as she was looking at the moon, slowly, 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 the moon was coming towards her, and that moon came and settled in her womb. So Kumarbai was really surprised. The moon came and entered into her body in the womb. So now Kumarbai was really surprised. She had a look at the time during the day when this happened. She also wrote down the time, the day, the tithi on which everything occurred. And then, when Matu Mehta, who had gone out station, returned back home, Kumarbai happened to tell him that so and so thing has happened. So now, when Matu Mehta came to know about it, he was also astonished because this is something which does not happen ever in the life, right? So now Matu Mehta, he went to an astrologer. He goes there. He tells him that at so and so day, on so and so time, such a thing has occurred to my wife. Can you please tell us what does it mean? What does it hint at? Now, the astrologer, looking at several things, replied to Matu Mehta saying that, oh, congratulations, Matu Mehta. The Lord has heard your prayers and he will soon gift you, honor you with a child. So, Matu Mehta was extremely delighted. He came back home and gave this good news to Kunwarbai as well. And they were extremely happy. After about 9 months from the incident which took place, every day Matu Mehta Kunwarbai had a practice that they would get up early in the morning and they would offer their prayers to the Lord. This was their normal routine. So they had a mandir in the house where they used to sit upon their asanas and meditate and pray that soon they should get a child. After 9 months of the incident that took place, Matumeta Kuarbai, as they were following their daily routine, they sat down for meditation and prayers. And now please listen to this carefully. As they sat down, they get darshan. They get the darshan of Radhaji. So Radha Rani ji came and spoke to Kuvarbai and Matu Mehta saying that earlier I had come as Radha ji and now I myself am going to come as a child in your house. But this time I will not be in a female form, I will be in a male form because I want to awaken my Sakhis. Saying this much, Sri Radharani ji disappeared in front of Kuarbai and Matu Mehta, and they were delighted to get the darshan of Radharani ji. Now, this is how, after the darshan of Radharani ji, immediately Kuarbai and Matu Mehta, they fell unconscious because of the outshining light of the child that had manifested in between both of them. And the glow was so much that bare eyes could not take it, could not bear it. So they fell unconscious. And after they came back to consciousness, what do they see? A beautiful, a very cute, and a very adorning child with supreme glow on its face had manifested in between both of them. So now Kuwarbai realized that she was carrying a baby, right? But now she was relieved. So, extremely happy, both the parents started bringing up the child, taking care of the child. They had a bath for the child. They prepared for the cradle for the child. They called everyone in the village to see their child. All those ceremonies after the birth of a normal child started taking place in the case of Shridev Chandraji also. The beauty of this event is that when a child is born to any parents, they are extremely happy, there's no doubt about it. Relatives are very happy, there's no doubt about that as well. But in the case when Sri Devchandraji Maharaji manifested, not only Sri Devchandraji's parents were happy, but also their relatives were happy, neighbors were happy. But listen to this, everyone in the 14 worlds, all the gods, all the goddesses, everyone was extremely happy. They were not only happy, they felt bliss inside their heart. What is bliss? For example, you come to know that Param Pujya Maharaj is going to come to US and he's going to give you darshan. That anand which is there in you, that happiness which is there in you, that's called bliss. So, everyone in the 14 worlds, without an exception, started experiencing that bliss when Shridev Chandraji Maharaj manifested. Is it clear so far? Any doubts? Now, let me tell you the reason behind this. Why did that happen? Let us think, who is Shridev Chandraji Maharaj? He is Radha Rani ji, right? Which means Shyama ji, correct? And Shyama ji is the bliss portion of Sri Raji Maharaj. She is Anand Ansh. Yes? So, because Sri Shyama ji is Anand Ansh, so the bliss portion of Sri Raji Maharaj, that is why when Shyama ji takes the form of Sri Devchandra ji, everyone could feel the bliss. Everyone was extremely delighted. And they never knew the reason for this because Shyamaji had manifested in a place, in a village, which is called as Umarkot in Marwad. That's what we know, right? So, everyone in the 14 worlds could experience that happiness in them, that bliss in them, because Shyamaji is bliss form. However, all the gods and goddesses, they were dancing in their own houses, in their own worlds, but they never knew the reason for it. We know the reason that since Shyamaji herself had manifested, who is the bliss personification of Sri Raji Maharaj, that is why everyone could experience that bliss and everyone was so happy about it. So, this is the story behind manifestation of Sri Devchandraji Maharaj. Now, tell me very quickly, in which village and in which place did Sri Devchandraji Maharaj descend? Yeah, Meher, tell us.
Umarkot in Marwar.
Correct. The name of the village is Umarkot. It is situated in Marwad. Okay. Very quickly, tell me the names of Sri Devchandraji's parents. Very simple question. Parents, we just now discussed. Okay. Yeah, Summer. I was just waiting for you to raise your hand.
It's Rijan.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Srijan.
I only know the mom's name. It's Gorbai. We're
Yes,
still
correct.
trying to figure out the dad's name.
Oh, okay. Okay, Rajat, tell us.
Motumeta.
Matu Mehta. Okay, so now you all please remember this name. Matu Mehta was his father's name and Kumarbai was his mother's name. Right. Um, what did Sri Devchandraji's mother experience when she was combing her hair? What was the experience? Ash Meher, you're raising your hand. Tell us.
Like the moon was glowing really bright, and it was coming closer to her, and then it entered like her body.
Yes, correct. Absolutely. And after the moon entered into her body, she felt extremely delighted. And what did she do when Matumeta came home?
Um,
Yeah. I want others to answer. What did Kumarbai do? Okay, Ash.
I was thinking of something else.
Sorry, please come again and be louder a little bit.
I was thinking of something else.
Okay, okay, fine. I thought you were raising your hand. All right. So, what did Kumarbai do when Matu Mehta came home? Why are you, Ash and Mehra, raising your hand? What about the others? When the moon entered, what did Kumarbai do after that? Yeah, Rajit?
Wait, I'm not sure, but did they go to an astrologist or whatever?
Yeah. First of all, Kumarbai reported the entire thing to Matu Mehta. And then he went to the astrologer to find out what had happened. What did the astrologer say?
Mhm.
All right, Raj.
Uh, it said like the Lord has listened to your prayer.
Yes. Okay, so soon you all will be having a baby in the house. What did, as a practice, Matu Mehta and Kumarbai do every day? Uh, uh, um, okay, Shrija?
I'm pretty sure like they set up the baby crib and like just prepared everything like that.
Okay, yeah, that's after the baby was born. But what did they do on a daily basis as their routine?
Yeah. Pray.
Yeah, they used to sit and pray. They used to rise early morning. Do not forget that. They used to rise early morning, sit down for their prayers in their uh, temple, which was there inside their house. Okay. Just before Sri Devchandraji manifested, who gave darshan to Matumeta and Kumarbai? Who gave darshan? Meher?
Radharani.
Yes. Awesome. Radharani. Okay, what did she say to them? Mm, all the others also listen to the story, right? What did Sri Radharani say to Matumeta Kumarbai? Okay, let's listen from Ash.
That like I'll like be your son in like a male form to awaken the
Mhm.
Sakis.
Okay, nice, very nice. Okay. And Ash Meher, you were also raising your hand. Would you like to say this?
I was gonna say like the same thing.
Okay, very nice. So when Radharani ji gave darshan, she said that I will be born in your house in the male form this time. That is because I'm going to come to awaken my Sakhis. Soon after the manifestation of Sri Devchandraji took place, what happened to his parents and why? Yeah, Arsh Meher.
When Sri Dev Chandraji was being born, like the light was like really, really bright, so they fell unconscious.
They fell unconscious, and when they came back to consciousness, they see that a very cute, a very beautiful baby was lying in between the parents. Okay, good. Very nice answer. So, uh, who all were extremely delighted and blissful on the birth of Sri Devchandraji? Rajat.
Like everybody in their village and everybody, like even the gods were.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, some of you were also raising your hand. You wanted to say?
I was gonna say, everyone in the whole entire world was in their house, like dancing and things, having a good time, except nobody knew why they were so joyful on that day.
Yes, absolutely. Correct. Very nice. So, uh, who is Sri Devchandraji actually? If we see from Paramdham's angle, who is Sri Devchandraji? Okay, Meher?
Sri Shamaji.
Okay, Sri Shyamaji. So we understand that Shyamaji herself came in Vraj and Ras as Radharani ji. And now Shyamaji herself is coming in the Jagani Brahmand as Sri Dev Chandraji. Right? Why did it so happen that she had to come as Radharani, then she had to come as Sri Dev Chandraji? Please listen. She has been given the duty of awakening the Sakis and bringing the Sakis back to Paramdam. Raji Maharaj gave her the responsibility to do that. That's why first she came as Sri Radhaji to play with the Sakis in Brijanras. And now, in this Jagni Brahmand, she came as Devachandraji Maharaj, who will awaken the Sakis in the form of Sadguru. So this is everything is being planned by Sri Raji Maharaj. So the long and short of all this, what we did today is that the coming week we will be celebrating two occasions, two superb occasions back to back in our temple. The first occasion is the birth anniversary of Sri Devchandraji Maharaj. The second occasion in sequence is that of Sharad Purnima. Have you all heard of this? Sharad Purnima? See, in your temple, when you get a chance to visit, you all will listen to your elders who will be singing bhajans, will be doing ramats. But what is the occasion of Sharad Purnima? Let me tell you that. We all know that after Vraj Leela, we played the Ras Leela, correct? That Ras Leela was played on the night of Sharad Purnima. So basically, Sharad is the name of a season. Purnima means full moon night. That's called Sharad Purnima. That is when the moon glows at its best. The light of the moon is the best on Sharad Purnima. That was chosen by Sri Krishna to play Ras Leela. Can you please repeat the names of all our Leelas? How many Leelas have the Brahmasrishtis played? How many Leelas? Okay, Meher?
Ras Leela, Braj Leela, Jagni Leela, and then there's Paramdam.
Yeah, just one sequence. First is Vraj. Yeah, second is Ras, third is Jagani, and the fourth one is Paramdam. Leela. So, on Sharad Purnima day, which Leela was played? Yeah. What about the others? Rajat, tell us. Which Leela was played?
Raj. I mean, Ras.
On
Ras.
Ras. Okay. Okay, good. Uh, how does the moon appear on Sharad Purnima? Yeah, Raj, tell us.
It was very bright.
It's very bright. In fact, the brightest during the entire year. That is why Sri Krishna chose that Sharad Purnima to play the Ras Leela with the gopis. Okay. So keep these two festivals or events in your mind because the next week it's going to be Sri Dev Chandraji's birth anniversary celebration as well as the Sharad Purnima celebration. They are back to back at you can almost call it subsequent days when these two things have happened. Okay, tell me one more thing just for your clarification. Did the Raslila take place first or the birth of Sri Dev Chandraji took place first? Okay, I'll just ask everyone. I'll repeat my question first. Raslila took place first or Sri Dev Chandraji's birth took place first? Are you able to understand the question? Yeah, okay. So those who want to say that Sri Devchandraji's birth took place before Ras Leela, y'all will have to raise your right hand. And those who want to say that Ras Leela took place first and then the birth of Sri Devchandraji, y'all will have to raise your left hand. Okay? So I hope the question is clear. Please raise your hand to give your answer. Everyone has to raise their hands, either right or left. Uh, okay. Okay. So those of y'all who are raising your, first of all, raise your hands properly. Yeah. Don't raise both your hands, huh? Only one. Okay, good. I saw all your hands. Now let me tell you. First thing that happened was Ras Leela took place, right? Then we came into the Jagani Brahmand, where the birth of Shri Dev Chandraji took place. So what is the correct answer? The left hand. So first in sequence, the Raslila took place, and then in the Jagani Brahmanda, Sri Devchandraji's birth took place. This is how we have to remember. Okay. Now, the final one thing that I'm going to tell you for today is there's one very short and a beautiful story about two parrots. It gives a very beautiful message. So, very quickly, I'm going to say that story. And the story goes that there were two parrots who were born in the same nest. Two eggs were laid by the mother parrot in the same nest, and then those eggs hatched and two parrots were born. Now, one day it so happened that the king happened to visit the jungle. He was going there for hunting. So, with a huge army, he went to the jungle and he sees a very beautiful parrot who was sitting on one of the branch of the tree. What a beautiful green color it had, and it had a very good voice as well. So the king got attracted to the parrot and he started moving near to the parrot. As he moved near, the parrot said, kill him, loot him, catch hold of him, catch hold of him. Now the king was astonished. I have not done anything to the parrot, and yet he's saying, kill him, hold him, loot him. So the king ordered his soldiers, catch hold of the parrot, do not let him go away. All the soldiers rushed to catch the parrot. But he flew away. So they were helpless. Now the king was so surprised to see the behavior of that parrot. The king proceeded in the jungle. He came to a very beautiful ashram that was made by one of the rishis who was meditating in the jungle. He had made a beautiful ashram. So when the king entered the ashram, over there he sees the same looking parrot, same color, same feathers, same texture, same voice as well. So he was really surprised. I've seen one parrot over there. He is the same one. As soon as the king entered the ashram of that rishi, the parrot shouted, Swagatam, welcome, welcome. Now the king was really surprised. He thought it was the same bird. So as he entered into the place, he happened to ask the rishi. He said that, Oh rishi, I met the same bird and it was shouting, loot him, kill him, hold him. And now that same bird is shouting, Swagatam, welcome. So I cannot understand the behavior of this bird. The rishi clarified to him, saying that, O king, you think it is the same bird? It is not the same bird. There are two same identical parrots. They were born in the same nest and they hatched out of that same nest. They flew in different directions. One parrot went to the dacoits. The other parrot came to my ashram. The parrot that reached out to the dacoits learned to speak the same things as the dacoit would do. And they said, catch hold of the person, kill him, loot him. So the parrot learned it. Whereas that parrot which came to my ashram, he was in company of the noble rishis, of the wise, learned rishis, who all the time were doing seva, prayers. That is why that parrot which came to my ashram called out and said, Swagatam, welcome, O king. And that other parrot which you found was actually the parrot which had the company of the dacoits and learned to say, kill him, loot him, catch hold of him, and all those things. What did you all understand from this story? What is the underlying message from this story? Can you all just yeah. Can you all try and elaborate? Anyone? Rajit?
Maybe like choose the right path.
Choose the right path. Okay, that's one moral that we understand. Okay, I'll ask both Samar and Shujan one by one. You all can answer.
Kind of like what he said, like choose like a good path first, because if you don't do that, then like it will cause something that can happen in the future. And now like one of the parents keeps saying like kill him, loot him, and things like that. But the other one is like welcome, welcome, and things.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Shrija?
Like kind of what they said, but like choose the right way, like make sure that you're going the correct way all the time because you don't know if you go a different way, what could happen.
Yes. Very nice. All right. Raj.
Make good decisions. Whenever you make good decisions, you'll go to a path that is good, great, with joy. It's bright. But if you make very bad choices, your path would be very dark, and yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes. Yes. I want Arsh and Meher and Arsh to answer. Yeah, Meher, tell us.
It's like don't don't go to the path that everybody else is going. Like
Okay.
if you
Yes.
think it's like do what the path like do the path that you think is right.
Yes. Okay. That's very nice. Yeah, Arsh.
I agree with what Mahir said. Like choose what you think is right, not what everyone else chooses.
Very nice. Yes. Okay. Meher, Arsh, will you like to say something?
Already unmute. Like kind of like the same thing Rajit said. Like choose your like try to like choose your own path. Like choose the path
Correct.
you think
Yeah.
will be right.
Yes. Very nice. Okay. Shabin, would you like to add something to us?
It's just like the moral is to like make sure you're going the right way. And don't choose the wrong path, even like
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yes. Fantastic. Everyone, you all have given brilliant answers. I just loved your answers. Now, I would give my answer. I understood from the story that both the parrots being the same, they were born from the same nest, isn't it? And same color, same texture, everything was same for them. But the company that they chose, yeah, the company is a very, very important thing that we should remember in our life. If you go to the company of noble people, you will always learn good ideas, productive things from them. You learn to pray, yeah. But if you fall in a bad company, then what will you learn? Just as the parrot learned, kill them, loot them, catch hold of them. It never knew what does it mean, but it just learned it simply. So, yeah, Summer, yeah, you're raising your hand?
Oh, uh, so now because you said that, I realized something. It's just like in school, you might have like um bullies and people, and you might have like good, nice friends. Like if
Exactly.
you might choose to be friends with one of those bullies, and then you might end up like them and be really mean in your future. But if you choose the good friends, you will be probably nicer and more successful.
Exactly. So the company really matters, the company that you take. So always keep in your mind that if you be in company of your Guruji, of your parents, of your grandparents, they will pass on very good values to you because they have learned it in their life. But if we fall in company with bad people, those who say nuisance things, what will they teach us? What they have, they will teach us too. So please remember to be in company with good people, wise and noble people who can give you the life principles, who can teach you beautiful things and make your life very productive. I hope the message is very clear. So, what Rajat said was the right path, and every one of you all have explored that. And please also keep this message in your mind. Okay? So I think it's time up and we should say our prayers. So please remember this story and take the moral of the story and implement it in your life. Okay. Um, Bolo Shri Pranath Pyare Ki Jai. Dear friends, let me question you one thing. Maybe the next class, should we have a small test for you all? Is it okay? Will you all prepare for the test? I will just put up the topics which you all have to prepare in the group. So maybe by um, tonight, like let's say about after in a few hours, I will put up the topics which you all have to prepare for the test because the next class, maybe we may not be able to engage like this. That is why we can just attempt the test. I will just put the test paper and you all can attempt the test during the class time. Is it okay for all? Yeah. Okay, so I'll do that. So let's say the prayer. Sri Krishna Sachidananda पार ब्रह्म पूर्ण परमात्मा श्री कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद 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 पार ब्रह्म पूर्ण परमात्मा इसी नाम को भज भज के सदा सुख ल्यो हे आत्मा इसी नाम को भज भज के सदा